Okay, this time we're going to do inspector. Now the interesting thing on inspector is I don't have the inspector over in the property info, so I'm going to need to build that. Now an inspector is a person that goes through and inspects the rooms after they've been cleaned to make sure that they're clean enough. So housekeeping tries to go really fast to clean a room. The inspector goes up and makes sure that the room is properly cleaned. So I need to come over here and below the night auditor, I'm going to add in a row. So I right click, click add row, and I'm going to put in inspector. Great. An inspector gets paid more than housekeeping, but it's probably around $15.50. Okay. I'm gonna make both of these just okay, $15.50, and it has the same rate as it takes about 20 minutes to clean to inspect a room, to properly inspect a room. So 20 minutes is so 20 minutes is 0.33. Okay, so that's about what it takes to inspect a room. If you could inspect it faster, that would be great. So we're going to come over here and we're going to now build the inspector. So we're going to say this is going to POR, so it's going to be per occupied room. So POR is going to be, again, number of rooms times number of days, because we can sell these rooms for 30 days, times occupancy. So that's our total rooms sold. Then we're going to come down here to, we've got to pay the person, so we're going to put $15 is what we're going to pay them per hour, but they only have to do 33% of the, it only takes them 20 minutes to inspect a room, so that's 33% of an hour. So we're paying them by the hour, but they can do a room in 20 minutes. So if we have 3,000 rooms, they can do them that fast. So there you go. And that's how much it's going to cost us for inspector. All right. Let's see if we have laundry personnel. Okay, we're going to need to build laundry. Okay. Insert above laundry. Now laundry is an interesting one. They get paid pretty low. It's about $11 an hour is what they get. And they can do quite a bit. They can do, it takes them for per occupied room, the amount of how long it takes them to wash and fold and do the laundry for one hotel room is really quick because they can do big loads. So this is about 0.1. So that's saying that in about 7 or 8 minutes they can do what it takes to clean and fold the laundry, because they can do multiple loads and be moving through the loads, and so they're pretty efficient. So it's 0.1. All right, so laundry is going to be per occupied room again. I'm going to type that first. This is a POR. Okay, and we're going to get our rooms again. So we do this calculation a lot. I want you to make sure you understand this one. Number of rooms times number of days times occupancy, right? Times, now we got to pay them $11, but we only have to, an hour, $11 an hour, but they can only have to, per room, only have to do every 7 minutes. So 7 or 8 minutes. So that's the 0.1. Okay, so there's our laundry payroll, pretty low. Okay, now the night auditor is an interesting one. It is not per occupied room. It is an hourly rate because you have to have the night auditor there 8-hour shifts per day, right? So we're going to go over and we're going to find the night auditor. They get paid $18.75 an hour times, they have to work an 8-hour shift. So we're going to times it times 8 hours. And then we have to pay them every single day. So, right, so we've got, they're going to get paid $18.75 times 8 hours. That's 1 day's worth of pay. Now we've got to go up and we've got to find our 30 days. Okay, there's our 30 days, and we'll have to pay our hourly night auditor $4,500. So I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to make a note for myself that this is hourly rate is in B42, and the 8 is hours in a day they work. So that 8 hours is the number of hours in a day that they have to work. So that just tells me this is hourly rate, and this is 20 minutes of work. Okay, and this is hourly rate, and this is 20 minutes of work. This one right here is like 18, but it's close to 20. Okay. All right, very good. So let's go back and let's see what we've got next. All right, room attendants. I already had housekeeping. Oh no, I haven't done that. Room attendants, yep. All right, so housekeeping is for sure going to be a POR. So that's a POR. And it's going to be, so we got to get our calculations for rooms again. So let's go get our calculation that we've done a million times for rooms. So again, that's going to be, whoops, I'm going a little crazy. Number of rooms that I can sell in a day times the number of days I can sell them times, this is occupancy. Okay. Then we're going to say housekeeping is, we've got to pay them $13 an hour, right? But they can do 2 rooms in an hour. So we hit that 2 rooms in an hour. Okay, that's $21,000. Now, payroll is an interesting one. So payroll taxes, it's 30%, is a percentage of all of these payroll. So you got to make sure your payroll's all together, or you've got to click on your payroll. So I'm going to go equals, and I'm going to say the sum of all of this payroll. Okay, there's my payroll: front desk, inspector, laundry, night auditor, room attendant. Now this is just the rooms payroll. So I'm going to sum all those, but then I've got to times that by the percentage that the government wants to take. And the government takes about 30% of your payroll. So 30% of your payroll you have to pay in taxes. So that's $18,000 you got to send to the government because you employed these people. And that goes to pay for lots of little things. So that's the 30% of this payroll. Now this is rooms payroll tax. You will have a payroll tax line on every single department. So this is rooms payroll. A and G, this is A and G payroll tax. So that again is going to be these two, so their payroll times the tax here. I hope that makes sense. So that would be these two times 30%, whatever the tax is. All right. I'm going to do food and beverage here in the next video. So we'll go into that and the cost of beverages I'm hoping you can figure out how to do servers and the cooks. The cook should be done the same as the GM. Oh, I haven't done a GM. So I'll do that in the next video as well. Okay.